All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. It is about 2 minutes until 12:05, so we'll give it just a second. I think more people are still joining, but it's so great to see everyone. I got kicked out of my wife's office, so I am now broadcasting to you from my dining room. So that COVID life. Today is the first day of third grade for my younger boy, and he started on Zoom at 8:45, and we already had a Zoom catastrophe. For some reason, the MacBook froze. So, everyone's learning this all together. So it's exciting. But we are grateful everybody is here. We had 319 people at the info session in the class of 2023 on the other evening. And I think today is going to be a really wonderful bookend to that, because you're going to get to hear really from subject matter experts, our upper class volunteers who are going to have their voice, and there won't be any faculty or staff, so you can ask all those questions that you were too polite to ask the other night. And we'll just get all your questions answered, and then we'll go forward from there. So, all right, my cell phone says 12:05. So welcome to FEMBA 45, number 7. I'm Dylan Stafford. If you've never met me, hello. I am broadcasting to you from beautiful downtown Culver City. Actually, not downtown, but close. And a couple of things before we get into this FEMBA 45. I think I just sent the email, if I did it right, about 15 minutes ago with our final drive time podcast for the summer. You see Samantha Holland possibly. If you're looking through the screens, I'm not sure if Darcy's here, but we are the drive time team, and we had these 6 summer interviews. Brittany is an alum. She's the class of 2016. She's my first repeat interviewer, because I actually interviewed her back in 2016. And if you can carve out some time to listen to part or all of her podcast, her story is so fantastic. She's first generation college. She's actually the first person to graduate high school in her family. And she was a French major at Pepperdine in undergrad, and really just UCLA and Anderson was an incredible journey of discovery for her. She found her passion for global macroeconomics between the Global Access Program, the global immersions, and the global exchanges. She literally traveled the world while she was here. She grew up in Orange County. She had never experienced poverty like she was exposed to in her global travels through UCLA Anderson, seeing the favelas in Brazil, the townships in South Africa. And she's created a nonprofit after she graduated called Suitcase of Joy, where she literally takes suitcases of toys to impoverished people around the world. And it's an incredible story. And it's also got a very killer ROI component too. She doubled her salary during school. She was a switcher during school. She left here working for Experian in a management rotation. She did that for about 3 years. And now 4 years out of school, she is a management consultant with Boston Consulting Group. So Darcy, Sam, and I, we all just loved her story. We love all of our drive time interviews, but hers is a real capstone to our summer series. And we recorded all of these for all current students and recent alum, but specifically for you all in the class of 2023. So sorry for the long commercial, but put a lot of love into that myself personally, with a lot of time from Sam and Darcy, so I want to share that to you. 2 other brass tacks. We were able to move, we raised the capacity in all day Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday. So 15 people since the info session, 15 people were moved out of Saturday who were requests into those. Aaron is going to send the update emails this afternoon by about 2 o'clock. So if we were able to move you into either Tuesday, Thursday, or monthly hybrid option, you will get that notification this afternoon. If you don't get an email, then you'll be in the all day Saturday section. So that's the first update. Second update is the deferral deadline is tomorrow. So again, COVID reality, 1 year only. If you aren't steady, if this is not the right window of your life, or this is not the right pedagogy for you, whatever the case is, it's your personal business. We don't need an explanation. This year only, up until tomorrow, if you want to defer, you have the option to do that. After tomorrow, it's not a defer. You would be just declining your admission offer, and then you just have to go through the full application for next year. We can expedite it a little bit, but you do have to jump through more hoops. If you defer by tomorrow, then your 2020 admission decision ports forward to 2021. So the close of business tomorrow is the deadline on that. Yeah, so we had 319 people plus on the info session the other evening. We're at 130 now. This is great. You're about to be hearing no more from me as I transition forward to our great team who's going to talk to you today. So this is number 7 of 7. This FEMBA 45 was an experiment. I haven't done a total tally for how many participants we had, but it was several hundred. And I hope these have been fun for you. I've learned a lot. I think this as a possibility, short format, distributed networking, pretty cool stuff. So today we switched it up. Instead of you being in a group of 5 people and doing, like small format networking, today you're going to be in 4 big rooms. Looks like we got 130 participants, so rooms of 30 to 33 or so. And each room is going to have one of the following people that I advertised in the email yesterday. Alice Hong is, all 4 people are class of 2022, plus we're going to have some other, whoever the other upper class attendees are. But the 4 anchors are Alice Hong, who is military heritage person now in Booz Allen Hamilton. She's done hybrid from San Diego. Austin Carroll Keeley, thank you, Austin, was really the kind of brought the team together. He's the leader of the band, so I appreciate the partnership. He called me yesterday to remind me we were doing this, and it literally made my week because I had honestly forgotten that we were doing this. He's in the Marine Corps from San Diego. So Austin, and then so we have 2 people from San Diego. Morgan Steinberg is with Cahill Contractors up in San Francisco. So we have 2 SoCal voices. We have a NoCal voice. So Morgan that you'll meet, there'll be one of these 4 people per room. And then Andrea González Carranza is doing FEMBA from Mexico City. So she is our international monthly hybrid person. So you've got 4 subject matter experts plus the other folks who are here from upper class years. So there'll be one of those 4 per room, and then some additional voices. And yeah, we're going to use the whole time today for you guys to just, what are best practices in hybrid learning pre-COVID, and then, what you guys experience spring and summer, anything and everything that can support you all in the class of 2023. Like, this is my one and only first quarter of grad school. I want this to sing. I don't want to survive this. I want to thrive. What are the work practices? And it may be some really fancy stuff, and it may be some really basic stuff, like update your wireless, whatever it is. You've got time between now and Leadership Foundations, and you've got time between now and September 24th, and you can use that time to your advantage. So I think that's what I wanted to say, other than say it one more time. Austin, Alice, Morgan, and Andrea, thank you so much for co-hosting this culmination, the final FEMBA 45 of the summer of 2020. So with no further noise from me, I'm going to be quiet. And Austin, I'll hand it to you, and if you want to introduce the team, or I'll just kind of give it to you guys from here.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you, Dylan. And hey, everybody, welcome. We are really excited to be here with you today. For some just additional context, the 4 of us that are here, we're all members of the Hybrid Affairs as a part of the FEMBA Council. And so our job is really to work with the different hybrid sections throughout all 3 years across Anderson to help advocate for that program and to really share the benefits that are there. Now, with the unique realities of COVID, some of those responsibilities have expanded. And one of the things we're trying to do is build out a set of best practices and documents or any kind of materials that will be really useful to the class of 2023, but also others who have not been involved with remote learning or hybrid learning. So think about your full times, think about your EMBA students as well. So that's really one of the things that we're here for you for, and I hope that we're able to, 1, answer any questions that you might have, but also 2, take some of your ideas in terms of what would be useful for you as you start this remote learning experience at Anderson. Additionally, once we do end up shifting back, whenever that may be, to some in-person learning, we have a distributed team here across California and then internationally, so that we can start to build out and really formalize some of the hubs where there are major concentrations of FEMBA students. So you obviously have hybrid students coming from all over, but even some Saturday students, will live up in the Bay or live on the East Coast. And so what we want to do is advocate for, students who are coming to Los Angeles from outside of the area and help approximate and build out the social, academic, and professional opportunities that are more easily afforded to you if you are in the local vicinity. So with that, Dylan, why don't we just kick straight into breakout rooms? And then each of us, I think it'll just be a little bit more manageable, and then, we can all kind of get our pieces in. But that's what we've got right now. So let's kick into breakout rooms, and then we'll roll from there.
Okay.
And if you guys have questions, hit them in the chat, either here or elsewhere.
Okay, so I've got the rooms assigned. I'm going to add 2 requests. One request, if you could add your class year to your name, just rename yourself and throw your class year on there. It does help me do a tally afterwards. I don't even have a person to delegate this to, so I kind of have to crunch the numbers, so it does help me. And why don't we do this? Why don't we do put your home city on there? It'll just kind of make it fun. Or whatever you call home base, wherever your home or apartment is, or wherever you work, whatever. Just pick a city that's that's germane to you during COVID. And then, okay, so these are the rooms. So Austin's going to be room number 1, breakout room number 1. Again, Austin is military plus San Diego. Alice is going to be room number 2. So she's military plus San Diego. So if anybody would like to be either here a military or a San Diego specific. And then Morgan is breakout room number 3. And again, Morgan Steinberg is San Francisco. So if you want to be in a different room, just come to the main room, tell me, and I can assign you to one of these. So number 1 and number 2 are San Diego plus military. Number 3 is San Francisco. And then Andrea is Mexico City. And I didn't tell you, Andrea is with Mattel. So she's with Mattel Latin America. So if you want one of the 4, let me know. I can reassign you. What was the other thing I was going to say? I forgot it. Okay, and I think that's it. So we are, so we got, so 134 people. So it's in 4 groups, opening all rooms. Enjoy. And thank you again in advance. I'll send a broadcast when it's 12:50, but we'll leave the room open until, 1:10, 1:15 or so, if you want to talk more. And thank you all in advance for co-hosting.
Hi, Dylan. I sent you a message, but could I be in the room with Andrea?
You bet. Let's see, what room are you in now, Marcella?
1.
You're in 1? Okay, let me get you. Sorry, this is going to take a second. Okay, Marcella, move to, you want 4?
4.
Okay.
Thank you.
Happy to.
Hey, Dylan.
Yeah, we'll just, I don't know how to manage this quickly, but just tell me if you just, we'll go one at a time.
Can you add me to? Okay. Sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me. Okay, so I'll start with. Mo. I heard your voice. We'll do. Mo, tell me what you're in now and what you'd like to be in, because I have to go find you.
I'm in number 2. If you could please move me to number 3.
Mo.
Morgan.
Mo, move to 3. All right, and then I think Kanti, I heard your voice.
Yeah. So I'm in number 3. Can you move me to San Diego group?
Number 3, Kanti. And either one will work, or do you have a preference?
No. Any San Diego group is fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
And let's see, who do I see next? Jonathan.
I was in 3. I'm in San Diego military, so 1 or 2 is fine.
Jonathan, perfect. Going.
Thank you.
All right, my pleasure. All right, Marcella, did I get you moved? Oh, it didn't work? Okay, I'm sorry, Marcella, what did I do wrong? What number are you, Marcella? 3? You're muted, I'm sorry.
I'm in 1, but I'd like to be in 4.
Oh, okay, sorry, I don't know what I did wrong. Sorry about that. You're in 1?
Oh, I just got the notification.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect. All right, thanks. And Jonathan, did yours arrive yet, or?
It did not yet.
Okay, maybe there's a little bit of a delay. Let me do one more person, then circle back if it hasn't cleared out, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, Stuart,
Hey, Dylan. I'm in room 4. Could I go to room 3, please?
you bet, you bet.
Thank you.
You want 3. All right, I clicked it. All right, Nathan,
Group 3, please.
and which one are you in now?
I'm in the main chat. I rejected it. I think I was in 4.
Oh, okay. You would think you were in. All right. I have unassigned. I have Raul, but I don't have. Let me just find Nathan. Where are you? Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. And you, which one would you like, Nathan?
Group 3, please.
You bet. All right.
Thank you.
All right, Leon.
Hi, can I be in 1 or 2? I'm in 3 right now.
All right. Okay, thank you. Jonathan, let me try again. What room were
Thank
you
you.
in? My pleasure.
I was 3, and I can be in 1 or 2, either one.
Okay. I don't know what I did wrong. H-I-J-K. Yeah, I have James Fang and then Kanika Kapoor in room 3. Okay, Jonathan, let me try another person and then come back
Okay,
again.
sounds good. Thank you.
Oh, hi, Kanti, you're back. Did it not work?
No,
Which one are you in?
I think I got a notification for 3, but I rejected it. So maybe I'm in the main group now.
I just have Hawk, Nishal, and Raul in the main group. So I'm not
Well,
sure.
I think I'm still in the main group as well, Dylan. So maybe that might be something that's
Okay.
causing some issues.
Hey, Dylan, I just got a notification to join breakout room 2, and I'll join that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Jonathan, I only have 3 people unassigned. Is there a way I can, if I'm doing the 3 dots on you, but that doesn't give me a.
Or we can just hang out here for the next 40 minutes. That works.
Yeah, well, no, I'm happy to talk. I just don't have the, learning while being abroad perspective.
It's all good.
Let me see. Kyle, what room would you like to be in? And what room are you in now? Sorry.
I actually have a very weird issue that I wanted to ask you about related to Bruinville stuff.
Oh,
And I know
okay,
you're not
perfect.
exactly the right person, but when everybody's
Yeah,
done,
let me get people into rooms, and then I'll be happy to do my best.
sounds good.
No worries at all. It's a good question. Just let me, if anybody was trying to get into a specific. Amanda Jimenez. Let's see, I just moved some folks. Darcy, hey, Darcy. Would you like to be in a room?
Yeah, could you put me in Austin's room? I was in 3.
You're in 3, okay. And Austin is 1. All right. I just.
Thank you.
It seems to take it a second to come through.
Okay.
Hey, James.
I left breakout room 3 because there was like 5 current students there. So maybe if Darcy's gonna go to 1, I could hop into 2.
Okay. All right. I just did it. And I don't know. Amanda doesn't show up on my list here, so I'm not sure how to support you. Amanda, are you there? Okay. Amanda Jimenez, you are assigned to room number 1 if you'd like to join that. Or if you wanted a different room, let me know and I can assign you somewhere else. You just need to accept the breakout room invitation that you got.
Great, will do. Thank you.
Is number 1 okay for you, Amanda?
Yes, it's great. Thank you so much.
Oh, pleasure. Okay, good. Darcy, I said it. I executed it, but and James also.
Yeah, it didn't come up. Yeah.
I think you physically have to click Darcy, if you click on more and then you click join breakout room, it'll take you there.
Where?
On the bottom, if you click on more and then join breakout room, it'll take you there. So I'm about to head there now.
I don't have a more button.
Oh.
Like if you hover over the bottom of the Zoom screen, it's the far right. That's how my desktop. Depends if you're on.
I have a leave button in the far right.
That doesn't sound. What room were you in, Darcy?
I was in 3.
Yeah, it's funny because. Oh, okay, good. Jonathan got absorbed. That's good. you know, of course, none of us got any training on this. Yeah, because you're kind of like in limbo for me now because I don't have any. Which one did I try to assign you to?
The one for Austin.
Yeah, so I see you there grayed out. So I think there's something on your side to like click to accept the invitation.
Oh, it just came up. Perfect.
Okay. All right.
Thanks,
Perfect.
Dylan.
My pleasure. Hi, Yoon. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, there we go.
Did you
I
want?
joined to. Yeah.
We have 4 rooms. We have 2 folks from San Diego, 1 person from San Francisco, and 1 person who commutes from Mexico City. Which room would
Yeah.
you like to be in?
How about one of the San Francisco ones?
Okay. All right.
Okay,
I'm signing
thank
it.
you.
Morgan Steinberg is leading the conversation, and then there's some other volunteers there too.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. All right, Kyle, back to you. Thank you for your patience on that.
Yeah, of course. Hey, I appreciate this. This is a very weird thing. I'm gonna
Oh,
try
let
to
me
run it.
hang on one second. Let